Hi everyone, thank you for watching. We are going today to say some words about artificial intelligence as a service, but let us first introduce ourselves. My name is Tazim Bouri. I am CEO of Data Genius, and I'm today with Jérémy Lambert.
Hi everyone.
Data Genius is a French company. We're specialized in data science and artificial intelligence, and we support our customer through their project using machine learning and big data. And our company covers many different fields like marketing, finance, production, and etc. Let's first say some words about AI, which is an old story because the birth of AI was in 1956 during the Dartmouth conference, and it can be interesting to notice is that the public development of artificial intelligence is related to main events where the AI was able to defeat humans uh, in uh, in games like chess in 1997 when Kasparov was defeated, or more recently when AlphaGo was able to defeat one of the best players of Go. Uh, another another idea is that we had like AI winters with periods of unpopularity for AI, but now we are in AI summer with mainly the development of machine learning during the 80s, and more recently development of deep learning. So very quickly, machine learning is new type of algorithm. First you had the expert systems where you had to put a lot of some rules where you describe the relation between inputs and outputs, and it's very fun about saying if you have this input then to do this, else do this. But the problem is that you can't solve some problems and realize some project using expert system like computer vision, for example. And in this case, you are going to use machine learning. So machine learning is about trying to find the relation between inputs and outputs, but with statistical method, and trying to find the best relation between the both inputs and outputs. So here, for example, we have input X, output Y, and the relation between them is the linear relation. So we are doing here linear regression. The AI has developed thanks to spectacular uses like AlphaGo, but also humanoids, robots like Boston Dynamics robots, autonomous cars, and generative models. But you will find lot of cases of use cases of AI in companies in different and a wide range of business activities like customer relationship, business marketing, finance, etc. So here's some example of project we did in our company in Data Genius. So don't hesitate to contact us if you are interested in one of them. And the development of AI is really related to the increase of available data since the machine learning algorithm need a lot of data to train. And we consider that with the increase of the available data, we'll also have an increase of the contribution of AI to the economy. And we consider that AI will contribute to an increase of 13% of world GDP by 2030, according to PwC. Another main idea is that data have many types and formats, so and also can come from different sources like internal data, public data, or internet web data. But you can also have different formats like databases, which are structured data, text, audio, and images, which are unstructured data.
So the aim of the video is to give you some clues to answer the question, what solution to choose for a successful AI project. So first, you will have to make a choice for your project. You can choose a custom-made solution. So you will need a data scientist team to develop a custom algorithm based on open source libraries like scikit-learn or TensorFlow, for example. So this way guarantees you independency from suppliers and to be the owner of your solution. This is often used and choose um, for very specific subjects, but you can also choose for your solution the ready-to-use solution. These are more generic AI solutions provided by AI suppliers and adapted for a recurrent need. So according to Gartner, ready-to-use solutions will represent 75% of the AI business in the next 2 years. So that's why we will focus on this in the video. This is the future of the AI. But the problem with ready-to-use solution, also called AI as a service, this is that there is too many solutions from too many providers, and if you want to get the solution for your project, you will need tools to discover solutions, to get informations, to test and to compare solutions.
So it's why we developed ACOMPARE. So first, ACOMPARE is a catalog of several AI solutions. So here you can see on our website, we already have referenced more than 700 solutions. Let's, for example, assume that you are looking for image recognition solution. So here we will have this AI. And here you have done more than 100 kind of AI solutions related to image recognition, for example. Uh, to describe this solution, we can maybe notice that you have two kinds of solutions. You have the pre-trained model, where you have providers and AI which are learning from large volume of vendor data, so it's already pre-trained and you can use it directly. And it's different from the automated machine learning solutions when it's learning from the data provided by the client and the user, and it's using automated machine learning, so with algorithm with automatic optimization. You can have a slight parameterization of the solution, but it's already but it's mainly automated. Another idea is that a lot of these solutions are deployed in the cloud, so you'll have the same problems that you can have when you use every cloud solution, like cybersecurity with the data security, the specific regulation for medical use, for example, and in Europe you have the personal data and GDPR. You can also have some computation time problem because you have some providers which are really slower than others, and also pricing problem because you can have really very diverse cost formulation between different providers.
So in AI as a service, there is 4 types of AI. Vision, which is image and video processing, text processing, audio processing, and prediction, which are the analysis on structured data. So first, let's talk about vision solutions. So there is the vision AI is the most valued market in AI in these times. So this is very popular, and there is many kind of solutions like object detections, face recognition, optical character recognition, explicit content detection, logo detection, video and scene detection, and more others. And with AI Compare, we have realized a benchmark on optical character recognition solutions. So we choose four providers: AWS, Google Cloud, Osiris Space, and Microsoft Azure. So and we choose two use cases. So the bank checks and another use case made with various picture with various size and various quality. So for the checks, Google was the best, but to recognize the amount on the check, Amazon was the best. So it depends the use you need and the results you need for your project. And on the other end, Google was the best. But we could see that depending on the quality of the picture and his size, the performance are not the same for all the providers.
And to succeed in this benchmark, we used another part of ACOMPARE. So you can have access here. You just have to subscribe and to sign up before. And in this part, we are really comparing the performance of different providers on some topics like OCR, but you have also object detection, face recognition, and another kind of AI. So let's try, for example, for OCR. And here we are going to compare four providers to detect text on images. So here I'm just choosing for an image. So it's written what's your story on the image, just for information. Here I am selecting the image. I am saying that it's in English, and I am going to select like these three providers, for example. Here I am comparing. So it can take some time because you have some providers which are slower than others. And here I have the answers. So Google Cloud was okay. What's your story? Amazon AWS detected twice. We don't know why. But Microsoft Azure wasn't able to detect the text. We can also do this for another kind of AI. Let's try it on object detection, for example. And here we are choosing an image, and the objective is to find all the objects and on this image, and we are choosing all the providers available here, and we are going to add more and more providers in the next weeks and next months. It can take some time, and here we have the results. So here we have the images, and you can see that Google only detected squirrel and bird, but AWS detected more things, but not the squirrel. So you can see that there can be really great differences between all the providers.
So here Ta presented you benchmarks on the pre-trained solutions for vision, but we also benchmarked the automated machine learning for vision. And here we choose again two very different use cases. One hand, medical use case. The aim was to predict if the melanoma picture, with the melanoma picture, if this is benign or malignant. And the other project was to detect if there is or not the internet box on the picture. And we can see that the two projects are completely different. The picture, the dataset size and quality were different, and the results are different. For the melanoma case, AWS was first, and Google was the best for the internet box case. So after vision, there are also audio solutions. So to analyze all the vocal files you can have. So there is speech to text, text to speech, speech to age, gender, and speech analysis. You can test and look at speech to text on AI Compare. And there is another very developed field. This is the text and natural language processing solutions. So very all the main companies on AI works on it, and also many specialized companies on the text analysis. So you can test for with ACOMPARE sentiment analysis and keyword extraction, and there are many other solutions like translations, syntax analysis, lemmatization, and others. And finally, you have the prediction solutions, which are the solutions for the structured data. So with many providers, you can use a platform to help you build your custom model based on your own data. So you have a CSV file with parameters and aim to predict using regression, classification, or time series. And with the platforms, you can um, build your model with their algorithm, their optimization. And we benchmarked this kind of solution, and we can see that the results are really different depending on the use case. For example, for classification, BigML is last and IBM is first. And for a regression case with another dataset, you have BigML, which is the best solution to use. IBM is second, and AWS is the last. That's it. So finally, as you could see in the video, AI Compare is helpful for his marketplace, but this is mainly a hub that allows you to use many AI solutions from many providers, and so you can test and compare the solutions between each other. And you can also use the with just creating a AI Compare account. You can use the AI Compare API to realize all your projects with any kind of solution from any provider you want. Just staying on the AI Compare API.
So during this presentation, we showed you some big providers like Google, Amazon, but you have a lot of newcomers to this market, to the artificial intelligence as a service market. You have some big one which can be really interesting to have a look on it, like Alibaba Cloud, which is providing nice solutions. You have also Uber, Facebook, but you have a lot of newcomers, and it's interesting to see what kind of solutions have been developed, are going to be developed. To finish, the main idea of the presentation was about the multi-cloud and the AI. Basically, the idea that you can really optimize your performance when you decide to choose different providers and to choose the best one according to your data and your project. And you can use ACOMPARE for this. You can have a complete view of the market with an easy integration with our API, and the possibility to switch between different solutions at the same time. So for this, we prepared this script, this code, for example, for OCR or here. The provider became like simply a parameter when you use our API, and this allows you to switch and change very easily different providers. So Thank you very much for watching. You can of course try ACOMPARE. You just have to go to icompare.com and you can create and sign an account and sign up because since we are giving free credits, so you can try our solutions. Of course, if you have any question, you can contact us directly, and don't hesitate to follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, and see you. Goodbye.
See you. Bye.